All right, what's going on, beautiful people? It's the North Shore 9 post-game show powered by Primanti Brothers. I am Tyler. With me is my guy, Dougie Fresh. Doug, what's going on tonight, my friend?
It feels like April or May, right? Great pitching, zero hitting. And, again, the Pirates are elite at making outs, yet they can't make any of them into productive outs, right? I mean, I just don't understand why, probably 10 of the 13 position players on the team aren't practicing bunting every day or just, trying to slap it the other way. It's just ridiculous. I mean, if you can't hit, at least be able to make a good out here or there.
I'm going to try really hard. But just to start this thing, it's year 6 of this rebuild under Ben Sherrington. It is September 6th. And G1 Bay's 067 batting average is playing baseball games. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing?
For a little further perspective, he's batting ahead of his number 1 overall pick in the lineup. So I mean, I was listening a little on the radio, and Joe Block said that the Pirates still had a lot of unproven players at the major league level. And he was talking about Bay at the time. And I want to say, no, Joe Block, he's proven. He's proven he can't play. He's proven he can't.
You just said that, and I wanted to throw it off the wall. It has been proven time and time again that this guy sucks.
Yeah, G1 Bay, who can't even utilize his only real skill.
He's garbage.
He doesn't know how to use his speed, and that's the only thing that he has. Right. Come on. There's a bunch of guys on this team that have proven that they're not major league baseball players. Yet we keep running them out there. I mean, 500 was still in our clutches. If we had won out starting tonight, we could have gone 500. But it's over. That dream is dashed.
So the Pirates are now 18 games under 500.
Year 6, baby. 2 first overall picks, a number 4 pick.
They're 18 games under 500, right? I'm really not. I'll shoot you straight. Like, what wins and losses, I don't care right now. It doesn't matter. I can't get excited about walk-offs. I don't get upset about games like this. What I get upset about is watching guys like G1 Bay play baseball on this team right now. And not even just G1 Bay as a human. Just as a baseball player, he is atrocious. He should not see the field ever again. He can't field. He can't hit. He can't steal bases. He can't do anything productive. He is as useless as they come. And for some reason, this GM decides to continue to employ this miserable baseball player. And I know G1 Bay is getting the brunt of this right now. And it's really not all on him because they had 2 hits tonight, which is absolutely pathetic. That's an absolute embarrassment.
Yeah, Bay at least got on base twice.
It's just a microcosm of what has happened this entire tenure with this guy running the ship. It's pathetic. It's irritating. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired, man. I'm just tired of this.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Well, and again, it's one thing. When you're going through a rebuild, in the early part, you're like, okay, we're going to suffer through some losses. But we're year 6, man. We haven't even approached 500. I mean, come on. We haven't got to 3rd place yet.
Yeah. And again, I don't want to make it out to a bash G1 Bay. It's just it's just part of the entire situation.
If it's not him, it's Sawinski. If it's,
And we'll get into a good bit of it here throughout the show. The Pirates lose this one 2-1 on a walk-off. The game should have been over a long time ago. there's a lot of things that frustrated me about tonight, but Doug, let's I don't know, let's start with the good, I guess. Spencer Horwitz homer. That's literally the only good of this offense. That was cool. It was a good piece of
One
hitting.
of two hits.
It was a good piece of hitting. Spencer Horwitz put a good swing on a good pitch. It was down and in. He's able to turn on it. Like he's been solid. I'm not many complaints coming from me on Spencer Horwitz right now.
He's actually one of the guys I believe in now for next year, and to believe him to be what he is now. I'm not projecting any kind of big breakout or anything, but if he does what he does now in a platoon type situation and get it, I mean he plays the position well. He has a good at bats. I mean again our bar is low, but he's slightly above average, maybe.
Yeah, and I mean I want more. We all want more out of him.
I want more.
Like honestly, you need more out of him. But the baseline right now, I'm okay with it. In a lost season and dealing with the injuries he's dealt with to this point. A 727 OPS, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I've been saying it for the 3 years or so that I've been on this show. We need 4 guys like that, right? We need 4 guys that can play the position somewhat capably and that can just be average hitters that don't go into 0 for 30 slumps and then have a hot streak for 3 games and then go 0 for 27. Now we just need a guy that can, have an OPS of 750, say, 737, 727. And, it just does his job. More. I mean, we'd all be very, very happy if he broke out next year and, hit 20 home runs and his OPS was 800 or something. But again, we're Pirates fans. We have to limit our expectations and our hopes and our dreams. And, I mean, again, he's not a problem on this team.
No.
I wish that our big complaint could be, gee, our first baseman's only hitting, only has an OPS of 727. That's so far down the list of our problems. We'd never get to it in a 5-hour show.
No, we would not. And that was legitimately the offense the Pirates provided tonight. 2 hits total. I don't have many words for how putrid this offense is.
Well, but I mean, look, you got Cruz batting 200, followed by York batting 176, followed by Devaney batting 115, Bay 067, and then Davis at 161. You really think you're going to have an offensive barrage? You think you're going to score 4 runs with that offense? No, you're not. So I mean, again, it's good that we're not going to get too worked up about wins or losses because certainly Ben Cherington is not either, right? So, and what today is, don't you? It's a good day to fire Ben Cherington.
It is as good as it gets.
This is his signature, right? This is his legacy. These kind of games, this kind of offense.
I mean, I shouldn't be this worked up over a team that's this bad, but it's just that it's September 10th, and if I look at this team up and down right now, I don't see the improvement next year.
No, there's not enough internal improvement available.
I don't see anything that points me to believe that they're headed in the right direction. Other than the guy that started the game on the mound.
Exactly. I mean, you feel worse, right? Because O'Neal Cruz has looked, when he's at the plate, it looks like he's never taken it back before. It looks like he was locked away playing soccer his whole life, and they said, here, try this. This is what you do. I mean, he looks completely lost. Henry Davis would probably be better off with Henry Wilson. Henry Davis has struck out it was 9 of his last 12. I mean, you can't even make contact. I mean, it's just so. Yeah, how do you get enthused about? Oh gosh, next year we know we're going to pitch well next year. We feel very comfortable because you're right. We have Paul Skenes. We have some of these other young guys look great too, but we have Paul Skenes. This guy is going to win multiple Cy Youngs. He's going to win this year. It sure would be nice to get him 4 runs a game, give him a little breathing room. 4. I'm not asking. I'm not asking for Yankee Stadium numbers. Fenway Park numbers. 4. 41 and 19 when we score 4 more. It seems to me, I like stats and analytics. If we score 4 runs, we win most of the time. What can we do to score 4 runs? I know, bring up G1 Bay. That'll do it. That's the ticket. I mean, come on, man. What are we even doing here, as the kids like to say?
You mean as I like to say? I think I've said that about. I say that once a week now.
Yes, but I mean, let's be clear. I'm 107. You are a kid to
me.
So.
I'm getting up there, Doug. Again, 32 years, 4 winning seasons. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I think I might have a higher percentage of winning seasons.
Yeah, I hire you as a GM. You know what? Let's talk about something a little more positive, just because he did start the game. Paul Skenes. He only goes 64 pitches, strikes out 8 in 5 innings. He was absolutely fantastic as usual.
Yeah, he's he'll probably set the record for strikeouts by a right-handed Pittsburgh Pirate pitcher in his next start. He's over 200 now.
Yep.
I mean, let's be realistic. He is better than we expected, and our expectations were through the roof. And he's more than met them. He's exceeded them. I didn't think he'd be flawless. I thought he'd have a bad start once. But his version of a bad start is giving up 7 hits and still getting the win. His version of a bad start is giving up 4 runs. I mean, there's 70% of the starting pitchers in baseball give up 4 runs a game or more. I mean, it's we've said it all over and over again. A gift from Mount Olympus. Sure wish we'd get him some help.
Yeah, the only way that I guess, that if he would have reached beyond your hopes is that if you would have thought he was like the second best pitcher in baseball, because he's the best pitcher in baseball. And again, there wasn't a ceiling we could have put on him, because everything he's done has been above and beyond.
Yeah, he's the best pitcher in Pittsburgh Pirate history.
And he's pitched like 300 innings.
Yeah. I mean, but and honestly, it doesn't even seem that close. And I've seen some really good,
mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I watched Drabick, I watched John Candelaire, I've watched some really good guys that have had really nice careers. And I mean, Garrett Cole at his best, and
not even close.
Steve Blass at his best. I mean, I think he went 18-3. I mean,
he had like a 2.12 ERA. Still not even close.
Still not even close.
I was right on that 2.12, by the way.
I saw Wilbur Cooper. I missed Babe Adams. I was a little too young for Babe Adams, but I heard stories. My uncles would tell me about him in the 1909 World Series, but.
Yeah, so Paul Skenes is really good. And also, by the way, Steve Blass did have a 2.12 ERA that one year.
Well done. Well done, sir.
Just pat myself on the back a little bit, because someone deserves that tonight. Sure as hell ain't the Pirates. So Paul Skenes, just continues to be awesome. What wasn't awesome was his first pitch of the game for Ryan. Ryan, through Fanduel, had his first pitch between 98 and 99 miles per hour. Let me double check. 98 through 98.9 miles per hour. Paul Skenes' first pitch of the day was, I believe, 96. I'm verifying it right now. 96.6. So another loser for Ryan. Also, he should have expected to lose this bet. That's a dumb bet.
Well, I'll sum up how my day is going. I bet the Pirates to be, minus a half a run through the first 5 innings.
Well,
that was a win. However, apparently that's not what I put in. I put the Pirates to win the money line through 9, and so I'm sitting there thinking, got this one in, and then I go and check, and I don't know. So, I'm old. These things found me. Yeah,
Doug, if it makes you feel better, my fantasy football draft, I accidentally drafted Caleb Williams instead of Caleb Johnson.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Williams might do something.
Yeah, he hasn't.
It doesn't look like it at this point, but it's early. We're still in preseason. We have to remember that. I don't want to rush too much judgment. It won't be good until October.
Just went out on me.
There you go. There you're back.
We're back. Okay. Moving on here. Pirates were up 1-0 after that Horwitz home run, and it took us this long to get here, but they were winning, and then Isaac Mattson came in, and yesterday called him a dog, loved everything about him, and here's something I really do want to bring up about this entire thing. Yesterday, my big sticking point was that in a big situation, they stuck with what Isaac Mattson does well. They pounded fastball. That is that guy. He goes after hitters. We get to I believe it was the 8th inning whenever this all occurred. Am I correct?
He came in the 8th.
8th inning, you got
filling up the zone with changeups.
He starts off with 3 fastballs to Jackson Holiday. And then we mix a changeup in. Don't get too damn cute. That's exactly what they did there. They got too cute with Holiday. He's able to just slap it the other way. It goes 102, but still. He's able to get on time there. He goes the other way with it, and all of a sudden it's a tie game because you decided that you wanted to outthink yourself. No, do what you do well. It's
it's funny. I'm in a survivor pool, and I listen to all these guys that are trying to pick upset. I'm like, I'm taking the heavy favorite every week in the survivor pool, right? Because the idea is to win that game and move on, right? And if fastball is your best pitch, and it's in the 8th inning and it's a tie game, or no, you're up 1-0.
No, you're up 1.
Right. Throw fastballs. Throw what's been successful for him all season long. We've been giving Henry a lot of credit, for how well he's called the games, and and he threw that runner out. That was fantastic. But man, I mean, that was a terrible. I don't, and I don't know if it was his. I'm not pointing any finger of blame, but whoever decided to throw the changeup there was a bad idea. Neil Walker on the broadcast was like, "Oh, that's a terrible idea."
It was, and I'm glad Neil Walker said that.
Yes, me too.
Because
happy birthday, Neil Walker.
Also, it's his birthday.
Yes.
I didn't pay much attention, but happy birthday, Neil Walker, friend of the show. But that's exactly right. Like, I don't want to poo-poo Henry Davis at all, because I agree with you. He's been really good behind the plate. I think he's called some really good games. Also, he had I think Mayo tried to steal second early in the game, and Davis threw a dime down. His pop was great.
Yeah.
Just that situation, I hate going change up there. Hate it.
I guess
we see what happens.
I'm sorry. We should address something else too. Skenes left after only 64 pitches.
Yeah.
And that's clearly an organizational decision. I don't think that's Tony Kelly. I'm not going to get too upset. Let's not wear Paul Skenes out in a lost season.
Right. So I should just. Do you have a problem with it? Because
no, I don't. But I mean, the chat's filled up talking about it, and we're curious. I just like, no, it doesn't. I mean, look, I hope they learned their lesson from Oviedo in 2023.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be having him throw 107 pitches every game.
None.
Yeah.
No, I'm completely with you. It's September 10th. There's no reason to throw another 40 pitches for Paul Skenes just to try to win tonight's game. Also, if you need him to throw that many, you've already failed enough.
Yeah. Again, with 2 hits and was it 3 walks? 2 hits and 3 walks. Yeah. You got 5 guys on base. Paul Skenes leaving early wasn't the issue.
No, it wasn't. And I mean, Majinski came in after that. He pitched well. It's just, I think Mattson was going to give up a run at some point.
Eventually, right. I mean, it
happens.
Again, you can't keep playing on doing this high wire act of, we have to get shutouts to get wins. Right. I mean, the pitching, the talent of the pitching, the usage of the pitching, the management of the pitching is not the problem with this team. It's not even an issue. It's that nearly every single guy on the team can't hit.
Yeah.
And and then we bring up more guys who, to play who can't hit. I mean, it's probably a matter of time before Sawinski's back, Bring up Connor Griffin, for crying out loud.
Well, we're going to get to the rest of the guys that also can't hit.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we can. Well, I would like to a little bit here. Just because we get to the 10th inning, the Pirates get a guy on second base just because a Manfred Roll decides that that's a thing. Nick York grounded out.
Does not advance the runner.
Does not advance the runner.
Then gifted a wild pitch.
Yeah, and then we get to Cam Devaney. And he's a guy that I know I clamored for a good bit.
Me too.
I know I know we all did.
Yeah.
Cam Devaney has put up some of the most uncompetitive at-bats I have ever seen in my life. He has been so bad at the plate. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say just send him down and, like, get rid of him completely, but it's...
Yeah, somebody sent me a text that Nick York stinks, and I'm like, he's had 16 at-bats. I'm not quite ready to – I don't enjoy what he's been doing since he's been up, but come on, 16 at-bats. Let's give him
They have been bad.
Yeah, but they've been terrible. Really it's been bad at bats. Devaney just looking at third. Boy, they fit right in with this lineup. Let's watch third strikes. Let's just watch them.
There's a reason this guy got traded for Adam Frazier.
Yeah.
There's a reason the Royals would not give him a chance.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to see it a little bit. And again, we'll see what happens. Give him the rest of this year, but personally, I don't know if I really want to watch him play the rest of the year because the at-bats that I have seen from this fella have been awful.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Right. I don't believe in any of these guys. Right. If these are the guys that, say we cut ties with Bay, Peguero, and Sawinski, and we're going Devaney, York, and, somebody else, I don't feel any better. I don't think it's going to be any better. I don't think we're going to get good results. Again, we've had years to see what some of these guys can do. It's probably time to move on. The only one I would keep around at this point would be Triolo, and not because I think he can hit. It's just that, at least he does do something at an elite level, and maybe we'll get a month and a half out of him toward the end of the year. So, down the playoff stretch.
Yeah, apparently that flame has kind of died as well because he hasn't been great at the plate lately either.
No, because he can't hit.
Yeah, it's a common theme here.
Right.
Guys can't hit, eventually don't hit. And then the Pirates lose in the 10th inning. Kyle Nicholas comes in, another guy that spoke very highly of yesterday. And this isn't on Nicholas. Like, you have a guy on second. It is what it is.
Yeah.
He didn't walk. He walked one, but kind of had to there. Was that an intentional walk? I was kind of tuned out at that point.
It seemed. It wasn't. They didn't, but it seemed like it was. It
was like an unintentional
intentional walk. Right.
Yeah, because I was setting the show up, trying to get ready,
or is it an intentional, unintentional? I don't know.
That's a good point. I don't know, but either way. He does walk one, but he's been in the zone a good bit. He did give up 2 hits. I don't have anything to complain about with Nicholas right now. You give up 2 runs and lose. That's
this loss is square. Like I said, you got, you had a couple different innings where you had a guy on second base with no outs. Right, one was in the 10th, one earlier with Bay, and you couldn't get him to third base. Come on. It's dreadful. 100% of this loss is on the shoulders of Ben Cherington and his offense. That's it. This is what he's assembled. These are the guys.
Can I ask you one thing here, Doug?
Yes, sir.
Is it possibly better that the Pirates lost tonight because every loss could contribute to Ben Cherington being fired?
Yes, I'm very conflicted about that because I want him fired, and I can I could make his case to Bob for him, and Bob seems very gullible. I got Connor Griffer coming, and if Horowitz and Gonzalez were healthy all year, blah blah, blah whatever. But yeah, it's like maybe the more we lose, the more likely it is. Maybe it'll wake Bob Nutting out of that slumber that he's in. Maybe it gets us a little higher draft pick, which a new general manager it might be able to.
This is the last year they have here with that lottery system because it's going to be 3 years in a row in it. They'll get kicked out of it next year.
Never thought that years 4, 5, and 6, we'd still be fighting for higher lottery odds.
In all reality, though, if they would have ended up with, I don't know, 76 wins somehow, Sherrington's coming back.
Yeah, I don't want him back. So if it means we have to lose every game the rest of the way, I would rather do that. I don't want him back. And look, he's done some, Connor Griffin looks like a good pick. Paul Skenes was a fantastic pick. And I know we all say, oh, we would take him now. But a lot of people are in lockstep with taking the outfielder from LSU. What's his name? I've already forgotten his name. But
I'll
whatever.
June next year.
Yeah. But so he made the right choice with Paul Skenes. He's found guys like David Bednar and Dennis Santana and Isaac Madsen. They're right. Harwitz looks like a decent trade.
But that's the best he's gotten.
Yeah. Yep. Falter was a nice thing. I mean, Gonzalez looks like at least he's, going to be an average player for a couple years until they replace him with another average second baseman, type thing. But come on, year 6, and we have not sniffed third place in the division. It's not like, oh gosh, we were so close, because obviously our plan is just to kind of hang around and sneak into the wild card. Like, we're never ever trying to going to try to win the division, because we've never won the division. Why would we start now? But a division that came into play in 1995, I think. So you in the National League Central, about the same age, right? So.
Yeah. I'm just saying, though, Doug. Dave Littlefield drafted Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah.
If it just so happens that Ben Sherrington drafted Paul Skenes and Connor Griffin, and somebody else gets them there, we've seen it happen.
Well, and here's the other thing. The best players on this team, other than Paul Skenes, and best player, that's a very generous term, but they're not they're not from Ben Sherrington, right? Ashcraft, Burrows, Reynolds, Cruz, Triolo.
I'm going down the lineup tonight. Triolo, he would have been Huntington.
Yeah, Triolo was Huntington. Reynolds is Huntington.
Cruz Huntington.
Bay. I think Bay. I'm not sure about Bay, actually.
No, Bay would have been Sherrington because he was a Brave. But in all reality here, like, there is precedent here to, you can find some guys like Ben Sherrington inherited Brian Reynolds and Mitch Keller. Like, let's keep kicking the can here.
Yeah.
Kick it to the next GM that can actually give us some competent baseball players.
Just find me a left fielder and a third baseman that can have a 750 OPS. And then we can hope from internal improvement from amongst the others and Connor Griffin, right?
And Brian articulates it very well here. Neil Huntington took some players he already had and built around Kutch, Walker, and Walker was the other one I was thinking of, with Burnett Martin, and found his own gems. Next GM, you have those core pieces.
Right.
At least, like, honestly, they are core pieces.
Yeah, they are.
It's just that the rest of it is, it's dog shit.
Yeah.
I thought about not saying shit, and I said shit anyhow.
Yeah.
And I said it 2 more times. So that's where we're at.
I don't give a shit if you say it.
Oh, man.
I'm sure I'll be getting a memo from the corporate overlords.
Yeah, corporate office is going to.
That's okay.
We're going to get a strike from corporate.
They pay me well. I can afford the fine.
Exactly. All right, Doug, do you have anything else to add on tonight's?
No, I got to get out of here.
Shit show.
I got stuff to do. They lost. There's no sandwiches.
And there's corporate right there. We're fine.
There he is.
All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, Doug. Pirates lose 1-2-1. We'll be back with you tomorrow with a post-game show, right? They do play tomorrow afternoon, right?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, and then we got NS9 Live. It's me and Donardo. Jim is out of town again because that's all Jim does is go out of town.
Yeah, apparently. Is he out of town? Because I mean,
no, Jim.
It's more like he's out of town when he's in Louisville. It seems. So.
Well, we'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you all hanging in. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll be back with you guys. Thank you.
See you guys. Let's go Bucks.
All right, that wraps up this episode of North Shore 9. Thanks so much for tuning in, whether you're listening on the podcast or catching us on YouTube. If you enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us grow. And if you're listening on the podcast, a quick review goes a long way in helping others find the show. Plus, be sure to tell a friend about us. There's always room for more here in the NS9 community. And for those looking to support us a little more, consider joining our Patreon, become an MVP member, and get exclusive perks while helping us continue to bring you more of the Pirates content you love. Thanks again for all your support, and let's go Bucks.